alongside.
Yeah, the Phoenix national anthem, we had issues with that before as the captains meet.
Pretty good roar from the crowd there. There were some technical difficulties on the initial attempt at the national anthem, and we thought that they had decided to forego it, but they were able to get it back up. And we'll get you some starting lineups here as we get set for this 8:05 kickoff. First, for the visiting Utah Uprising, they've got Jasmine Espinoza in goal. Kenzie Evans-Tostado is the midfielder and forward, midfielder and defender. Field also playing midfield, and a captain, Jessica Raby. Cassie Hale is a defender, and so is Sammy Lopez. And at forward, they've got Katrina Wetherill. So we're just about set for kickoff here at the Arizona Sports Complex. Should be an interesting matchup, Angus.
Yeah, two franchises playing their first ever game, getting it started down in the desert in Phoenix, and I have a feeling just given the proximity of these two squads, we're going to see them play a lot in the future. Might be a budding rivalry, Phoenix and Salt Lake.
I was just going to say that exactly. We could be seeing the very beginning, almost like the first Bears-Packers game. We've got the beginning of this rivalry, each team playing their first game in franchise history, so it should be a cool thing. We've got a pretty good crowd on hand in Glendale, pretty much taking up all of the bleachers across the way from us and even going down near the boards behind the goal as the teams get set. And a different brand of soccer we've got, almost a cross. I mean, it's not totally regular soccer. Got some aspects of hockey in there. Almost. I mean, what do you think of it?
So yeah, it's the best way to describe it in my mind is it's kind of just a hybrid between soccer and hockey. It's the size of a hockey rink, but it's turf field, and if you're not familiar, it's going to move pretty fast if you're comparing it directly to the soccer that you've seen before. It's gonna move quickly.
Should be a lot of excitement. We could see some high scoring, I think, with the pace of play in the smaller field as we get all set for kickoff. It'll be Utah to kick it to start. Opening whistle. And Utah with it. Across the timeline here. Off of the boards and ahead. There's Evans-Tostado, had it taken away. And here comes Phoenix the other way. Having a hard time, a little bit of a collision there, but they're going to play on up near that middle line, almost like a blue line in a hockey game, and it's taken over now by Utah. And the other way with it at midfield is Campbell. Passes it back toward her own goal, trying to get it up ahead. Nice pass, but knocked away. Good defense there from Casey Hale. Look ahead and a boot down the field. Pretty good pass there, and able to control it is Phoenix. Potential opportunity here on offense. They'll put it off the board, but good defense by Estrada in the corner to take it away. And now a pass up ahead. Utah able to clear it, but Phoenix is going to get it right back as the goalkeeper, Avendano, comes out.
I feel like a key in this one is going to be possession. Clearly both these teams are okay with being patient and trying to find good opportunities for both their squads, but we haven't really seen that yet from either side.
And the first whistle of the game, looks like we've got a foul on Utah, and they'll keep going here. A quick restart after the whistle. Like you said, Angus, Phoenix just trying to keep possession. Here's an opportunity. Nice defense there by Utah. Now it's Wetherill in front of the net. Gets it back up top, and that one goes way wide of the goal, off of the net, and possession will go to Utah.
Can't help but think Phoenix was a little too patient there. Jessica Raby had a pretty good look at net, but pulls it right back out, swings it over to Solonic, who isn't able to put it home, misses way high and way wide.
Yeah, a couple of looks there, but not able to put it on net. Here's a pass up ahead to Evans Tostado in the corner. Back up top and knocked away by Phoenix. A shot on net by Estrada, but a good save for Avendino.
Yeah, Estrada kind of just took advantage of a loose ball there, just sent it right at the chest of Avendino.
Avendino had it back to her. Now she'll kick it up ahead. Nice job, a little touch pass to keep it alive for Phoenix, and that shot attempt went way high and into the net as we'll get a substitution. Number 8, Lacey Perdomo checks in for Phoenix. And turnover there for Utah was ahead to Phoenix and almost got taken away. Dangerous spot there, but now Phoenix coming the other way with it. Up ahead, the cross, and went a little too far, not able to get a shot on net there, but Phoenix retains possession. Perdomo dumped it down, and Utah takes it away. Down there in the corner, trying to get it up ahead. Pass off of the boards. Nice little give and go there from Evans Tostado, and an opportunity numbers for Utah. Pass over Campbell in the corner. Pretty tough defense there by Phoenix. Trying to take it away, and it looks like Phoenix couldn't get it. Now a shot for Utah. That was Evans Tostado, missed it wide left. Another opportunity for Utah as they'll reset.
Utah's best opportunity so far, just a little too much pace on the pass from Evans Tostado, and or excuse me, not from Evans Tostado, from Estrada, and Evans Tostado, the shooter, not able to put it on frame.
Phoenix now the other way. A little bit of misdirection, and that one went late too far ahead, and it's a turnover. Now Estrada coming the other way. Her shot just wide left, bounces away. Now a one-on-one chance if they hurry, but instead Phoenix going to slow things up a little bit. Back to the defender, and up ahead to Perdomo. Perdomo, it's a 3-on-3, knocked away and off of the net. Checking in for Utah, 12, Megan Hendricks, and number 10, that's Hannah Lee, a starter returning, and Amber Tripp also into the Utah lineup.
First free kick we've seen in this game goes the way of the Polstaff. Lacey Perdomo take it.
Perdomo with it just wide, almost bounced off of a Utah player into the net, but Utah able to get rid of it. Perdomo passed it back. Phoenix is going to try to reset here. They get it into the attacking zone. Perdomo up ahead off of the board. Nice pass. Now a center. And Orozco shoots, and a nice save by Espinoza.
Really good ball movement from Phoenix on that possession. Gets a good look for Orozco, but like you said, Espinoza extends and makes a great stop with the hands.
Now Utah slowing things up, trying to get it into the attacking zone, but taken away. Really nice steal there for Orozco. Now she'll knock it back to Salonik. Up back ahead to Salonik. And that pass was taken away by Utah, knocked into the corner now. Phoenix gets it back though. A shot blocked by Utah, and now them coming the other way, 3-on-2. They've got numbers, and here the shot goes way high and over the net. Pretty good chance there, maybe a little bit of an early shot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Utah, you kind of want to sustain the offense a little bit more than they did. I believe that was Amber Tripp on the shot. She just takes it way high, might have had an outlet pass and try and get a better look than they got.
Pass back to the goalkeeper, Avendino, and her attempt to clear it was stopped by Utah, and now a foul is called on Phoenix. That's Jessica Salonik, so Utah is going to get a free kick of their own.
Yeah, they'll come in from a bit of an angle here. Really tight wall. Yeah, okay, I was going to say, no way that they're going to leave them up there.
Amber Tripp to kick it. Whistle blows, and her attempt is on net, and a rebound, and a goal We'll see who got that one. It was a rebound off of the free kick. It looks like that was Kayla Gonzalez as she checks out now. We've got the first score of this game.
Yeah, Avendino really could have controlled that rebound a whole lot better.
Yep.
Just goes right off her hands. It's a loose ball down the middle, and Gonzalez takes advantage. 1-0 Utah.
And Utah takes it back over into the attacking zone. Was Hendricks. And here's another shot attempt just left of the net. Phoenix over to the goalkeeper, Avendino up ahead. Opportunity if Phoenix can get to it, but a good job by the keeper, Espinoza, getting out there and getting rid of it, but we've got a whistle. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick for Phoenix.
Yeah, ball went off the ceiling, off the clear from Espinoza, but that's a heads-up play from the goalkeeper there to really just kill the attack in its tracks.
Shot is just left. Almost snuck it in there, but instead it's no good. And now here comes Utah trying to hurry, but they don't have numbers 1-on-3 and just gets knocked up ahead. Phoenix takes it right back over. Phoenix still in their defensive zone. Up ahead and a takeaway for Utah. Taken right back by Phoenix though. Up ahead. And keeper Espinoza took it away, so no opportunity there for Phoenix. Now it's Lee. Lee knocked away. And a bad pass there. Almost got into harm's way, but Phoenix able to clear it. It was given up there by Wetherill. Now Utah has it again as a substitution. Estrada comes back in for Utah. Phoenix now. That one ricocheted off of the defender. Rolls into this corner. Hustling down there is Estrada. She'll knock it back to her keeper. Dangerous spot here. Don't want to give it away, but a nice pass up ahead to get it out of their defensive zone. And a pass across the field to Estrada. Ahead, she tried to get it to Evans Tostado, but went by her, but she recovers and puts it in.
That's another instance of Avendino really not taking control of the arc that she's really supposed to be living in. And just another Johnny-on-the-spot goal for Utah, the second one of the game. Evans Tostado on the board this time.
Pass escaped her a little bit, but she was able to recover and get the ball right in front of the net and convert. 2-0 is the lead for Utah. 7:07 remaining in this first quarter. Phoenix retains possession. They'll look to get on the board for the first time in franchise history. Instead, a bad pass, and Utah with a breakaway. Right in front of the net. Now to Lee. Lee takes it to the center of the field, but a nice takeaway. And here comes Phoenix. Wetherill. Now it's Orozco. She got blocked, and a nice job to tap it away. But Phoenix gets it right in front of the net, and the header just missed it. And now the goalkeeper is out of the net, trying to control this ball, but a dangerous spot if Phoenix could take it away. Good job, though, to clear it and get that ball out of harm's way. Casey Hale into the corner. Stevens trying to work on it. Instead, it goes to Espinoza. Long pass up ahead. Only two players down here. It's Evans Tostado with it. Nice center pass, but just out of the reach of Lee. Offense resetting for Utah after they couldn't connect on that pass in front of the net. Look, and that one just missed left. Utah, though, gets their rebound. And now Phoenix able to clear it. Tried to center it, but it was Orozco who knocked it away and prevented that chance. Feels like Utah's had possession a lot more so far in this first quarter, though, than Phoenix has.
Yeah, especially right now. I think this is the best sustained offense we've seen from either team so far. Utah's first 2 goals were really just strokes of luck, right place, right time. This is more of a sustained attack. Oh, what a shot.
Almost a shot from the other goalkeeper, but a save there from Avendino. Phoenix trying to get on the board. Can't get it out of their own defensive zone, though. Really hard time. It feels like the field is kind of tilted in this direction right now. There's Hannah Lee with it up ahead to the middle of the field. Tried to get it, tried to dump it off, but taken away by Phoenix.
Oh, nice challenge.
And that one knocked away. Selenik trying to control it up against the boards, and she does get it back to her teammate Lopez. They'll kick it back to Avendino as they try to set up their offense. Long pass ahead and knocked away. Good header. Utah trying to clear it in front of their own goal, off of the boards. And a good job by Lopez to keep that ball in the attacking zone. Good pass up ahead. Oh, if she could have controlled it, would have had an open net, but it goes into the corner. And Avendino is out of the net trying to get rid of that one, and a good job by her to do just that. Evans Tostado up ahead. They'll knock it back here as we get a substitution from Phoenix. And here's a shot attempt just off of the post and no good. We've got a whistle. See what the call is. A goal, they called it good. So that is goal number 3 for for Utah. That was a close one. Thought it looked like it went off of the wall to the left of the goal, but I guess it snuck in there.
It was guaranteed to be challenged by one team or the other. Depending on what the ruling was, they eventually call a goal for Utah, and they'll play on here.
So Utah jumps out to a 3-0 lead here, 3:30 remaining in the first quarter of both of these franchises' history. Wetherill and Espinoza dives on that one, prevents any opportunity for Phoenix. Her offense coming in the other direction along the boards and up ahead to Estrada. Phoenix tried to take it away, and it's going to be a foul on Estrada as she tried to get that one back, but gets whistled.
Let's see if Phoenix can't get some offense going. They've had a couple good shots, but nothing sustained and really stretching out the field for the Pulse so far.
Long pass. We'll see if Phoenix can get possession up there. It's first touched by Utah. And so fighting there in the corner for it, but Utah comes away. Pass out of the reach, though, of the Uprising player, and she's unable to control it. So Phoenix gets it up ahead, and now a lot of chaos there in the corner. Utah trying to just get it out of this precarious spot, and it's knocked back to Espinoza. Hall, the midfielder, gets it to Schwager. Back to Hall, defended tightly there. And a little fake at a shot attempt, and now the attempt is good. Got past Avendino. Adds goal number 4. They are reigning right now for Utah.
Yeah, just a technical masterpiece of a goal there from the Uprising. Passed in by Sam Diaz, the forward. I think she was trying to shoot that, and it turns into a beautiful assist. The back touch from number 21, Kelsey Schwager, is good for the 4th goal for Utah before Phoenix can get on the board.
So Phoenix is needing a score badly as they've found themselves down 4-0 early in this one. 1:50 remaining in quarter number 1. Bad pass there, and here's an opportunity for Phoenix. Pass goes up ahead to Raby. Fighting for it in the corner. They'll pass it back. Try to set things up. It's Lopez, gives it to her goalkeeper. Goes back to Raby. And just nothing going for Phoenix. They're keeping possession, but they're just not getting anywhere. Here's a look to Raby. Raby shoots it and misses it left. Rebound, though, goes to Phoenix as Wetherill. Wetherill got an attempt, but a good block. Utah gets it after a nice block. Prevented that one from getting on net. And it's ahead to Schwager. And she couldn't corral that one as Avendino comes out. 50 seconds remaining. Phoenix still hasn't gotten on the board, and that pass is errant. It hits the net up top, and it'll be Utah ball.
It's another instance of the Pulse just kind of sending one up and hoping the offense comes with it, and it hasn't worked at all. They're still at a donut on the board late in the first quarter.
Here's a shot attempt blocked by Orozco, now ahead. And a header fighting forward along the boards. Some contact, and the Phoenix player is going to fall to the ground. She's got an injury, and they're going to stop play here with 16 seconds to tend to her. A couple of players just fighting down there for possession of that one, and they got tangled up. So we'll see if she's all right. Just 16 seconds remain in quarter number one. Already a big lead for Utah. They have pitched a shutout so far.
Yeah, and credit where credit is due. Jasmine Espinoza has been great between the pipes for Utah, but at the same time, it feels like Phoenix's offense has been impatient at times, and they're just trying to force things that aren't really there, and that's one of the big reasons they're still to 0.
Yeah, I think we've seen some aggressiveness from the goalkeepers on both sides, willing to come out of the net to grab the ball and prevent attacking opportunities. And Espinoza has been very effective. Avendino has allowed a couple of rebound goals on shot attempts that she could have maybe held on to, and instead allowed second chance opportunities. Looks like we're ready to reset. We did not have a foul on that play, just a stoppage of play for the injury, so I believe Utah will have this one. Or no, they're giving it to Phoenix, actually.
Yeah, I think they ruled a foul on the poke from the back. Not a lot of time for the Pulse to operate here, though.
Got to get something going quickly. Hale just kicks it up over the boards and into the net. Whistle in. It's going to go to Phoenix, it looks like. They've got 12.7 seconds in a pass up in front of the net, and it goes in. The first goal in franchise history. And it belongs to Casey Hale. That one seemed like more of an accident than anything.
Send it to the frame and good things will happen.
Yeah.
It bounces off a couple Uprising players and finds its way into the back of net, and that is huge to pick up for the Pulse before the end of the quarter.
So 2 seconds remaining, and doesn't look like either team's going to have time to score as the clock expires. So at the end of quarter number one, it's the Utah Uprising 4 and the Phoenix Pulse 1. We talked about it a little bit earlier. It seemed like Utah was more inclined to try to retain possession a little bit longer, maybe some impatience on the side of Phoenix where they were just kind of trying to put anything on net.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Utah, they have had a couple goals where maybe it was just right place, right time, but that's because they've been able to control the ball a lot better and put their offense in more positions to succeed. Unlike Phoenix, they're just sending the ball up and hoping someone is there. And it only worked out once at the very end of the quarter.
Yeah, I think there's been some good fortune on the side of Utah, but like you said, good things will happen when you retain the ball for that long. When you have possession, you're going to get opportunities like that. So maybe something for Phoenix to look for in this second quarter is to be a little bit more patient, give themselves some more opportunities. But a big goal there for Phoenix to get on the board for the first time, and we're going to send it to a break. We'll be right back here on Blaze Radio. we get into this second quarter. Phoenix had some struggles early in the quarter, but maybe a little bit of momentum late as they get a goal. Try to carry that into period number 2 as they look to get back into this game. It's a game that lends itself to some scoring, so we can certainly see a comeback.
Yeah, I do notice in goal for Phoenix, there's been a switch already through one quarter. Angelina Valdez will now stand between the bars for the Phoenix Pulse after a 4-goal quarter from Melissa Avendino. But Phoenix, that goal at the end of the first quarter was huge. They were not really getting anything going, and then Cassie Hale just sends one at frame. A bit of luck involved, but Phoenix is on the board, and that is big, both mentally and in the shape of this entire half and this entire game.
Phoenix is going to get the ball to start the second period as they're going to switch sides, it looks like.
Goalies make the long trot across the field.
It's Valdez and Espinoza switching sides. They're getting a little bit of cardio in. Maybe they need to. You know, they're not like the position players. They're not running the entire time, so they can stand to jog back and forth there.
I'm sure they do plenty.
Yeah, I'm sure they do some cardio. You still got to be pretty agile to be back there in net laying out. Here comes Phoenix. That's Hale with it. And she gets it right back in the center of the field. Her shot, good save by Espinoza. A good look, though, there early for Phoenix.
Yeah, Cassie Hale, who had the lone goal for Phoenix in the first period, first attack for the Pulse, and she gets a great look, really better than anything they had in the first quarter. Just a great save from Espinoza, who's really controlled that arc very well.
So Phoenix gets it back, potential another opportunity there. Good job by Hale to control that on the aggressive attack there from the Utah defense. That one just avoids going over the boards, stays in play, and a takeaway for Utah along the boards. With it is Estrada. Estrada with it back. She's the captain for this Uprising team. Now to Lee, and her shot ricochets off of the net, and it'll be Phoenix possession.
Utah kind of pulling what we saw from Phoenix in the first quarter, just taking the first shot they can get, and it was a good look for Hannah Lee, just not on frame at all.
And some chaos at the net, but a good save from Espinoza. Ball still alive down there near the goal, but Utah is going to be able to get rid of it here. Thought there might be another opportunity off of the rebound for Phoenix, but a good job from Utah to prevent that. Now the Uprising come in the other direction. Lee. Nice job defensively there from Lopez to get in the way of that pass. Couldn't get it over there cleanly. And Phoenix gets it back. And we've got a whistle there on the collision. That's going to be a foul on Utah. So no goal. And the Pulse take over.
Yeah, Utah playing a little more pressure on the defensive side of the ball, but that's going to come with more of those fouls, and it definitely got a piece of the Phoenix Pulse defender, Sammy Lopez.
Phoenix 1-on-2 along the boards, trying to control it, but it's going to go to Utah. They've done a good job of controlling the possession so far in this game. Hannah Lee up ahead and back to Lee. Trying to get around her defender, had her shot blocked to go over near the boards. It stays in play, and now Phoenix has it. Good takeaway, though, for Utah, and they take the ball right back. Lee. She'll just pass it back. Lee driving toward the goal. Dumps it off. And that pass was blocked by Phoenix. So Phoenix denying Utah really any opportunity near the net. But Utah still doing a good job of controlling the time of possession so far. A look in front for Campbell, but it's too high. Rebound controlled by Phoenix. That's another good look for Utah, and Phoenix knocks this one. Goes out of bounds. We'll see who they call it off of. They're going to say Phoenix touched it last. And Utah will have a free kick here in pretty good spot right in front of the net.
Yeah, and that's that sustained offense paying dividends once again for the Uprising. They held the ball for a minute and change, it seemed, and kind of just making the Pulse work for everything, and they just had to force a clear there. Now Utah's got an opportunity.
And a pass back, but a good save. I don't know if that was saved by Valdez or just blocked by the defender down there. Either way, though, Phoenix gets rid of it, and this kick goes out of bounds off of our box we're in here in the booth. So turned over by Phoenix, and Utah continuing to have that possession.
Yeah, not only is Utah having the possession, Phoenix is just being forced to clear it away and really kill the momentum for Utah any way they can, so they're not really able to get anything going on their side of the ball.
Yeah, it feels like for Utah, they're kind of methodically taking the ball up the field, and whenever Phoenix gets it, they're just kind of in panic mode trying to get rid of it, get it to the other end of the field, and then they've got to get down there and fight for it. But it hasn't worked to their favor much of tonight. So they're going to move the ball now up near the goal instead of over here near where it went out. So a big free kick here again. Kayla Gonzalez takes it. That one goes wide. Phoenix having a hard time regaining possession, and Utah still retains it. I mean, feels like Phoenix having a lot of opportunities to get it, but just they can't corral it.
Yeah, now look at Utah once again. They're just pulling it out, really taking their time and looking for a good shot and a great shot.
Amber Tripp put it up along the boards, and now she takes it right back from her teammate. Her shot is just high. Pretty good look from long range, but just missed it. Tripp has it again now on the left side. Down to the corner. And back up top to Tripp. Utah taking their time here. They're even going to knock it back to Espinoza. They're not in any hurry. They've got a 3-goal lead here, 10:53 remaining. Hendricks had it taken away, but Utah just gets it right back. It's a pretty good job by Allie Moon to knock it away from her, but still couldn't get the possession. And even more so in this quarter, Utah is just keeping it the entire time.
Yeah, but credit to Phoenix defense. They've still kept them off the board for almost 5 minutes of this second quarter.
Nice header by Perdomo to clear that one. And Moon trying to race it down, but Espinoza beats her to it. Another scoring opportunity for Utah as they take it into the attacking zone. The pass back there to Estrada. And there's a takeaway for Hale. Hale, she's ahead of everybody. And she'll get a look here, puts it, just wide. Had an opportunity to try to cross it there to her teammate, but it went a little bit long. Tripp tried to race it down for Utah, but a good job for Phoenix. This pass ahead. And that corner in their defensive zone. Across the field to Estrada. Estrada, the midfielder, puts it ahead. And a dangerous pass there. Tripp almost got to it, but a good job by Phoenix. That was Orozco who kept her from getting that golden scoring opportunity. Cross-field pass. And that one was high. Here's an interesting shot attempt and a good save again from Espinoza.
Been really impressed with Cassie Hale for Phoenix. Even though the scoreboard might not show it, she's created really all the opportunities the Pulse have gotten all day, and she does have the goal to her name.
She's been a playmaker for this team so far, even though the offense has been lacking. Hendricks missed that one, and we've got a whistle.
Yeah, they're going to say Lopez got a piece of Hendricks on the shot. She did take a tumble after she got a piece of it and missed it high, so it'll be Utah ball in the offensive zone. The last thing Phoenix wants to hear right now, because they've spent basically the whole quarter outside of about 30 seconds playing defense.
Hannah Bruce, Hannah Lee, and Dominique Estrada coming in for Utah to try to convert on this opportunity on the free kick. Good defense, though, for Phoenix. And another good block. What do you know? It's Cassie Hale. Now to Hannah Lee. Kicks it back. Estrada knocked it back to her goalkeeper, Espinoza. Puts it way ahead. And here's a chance. Couldn't quite control it. That would have been a great opportunity for Hannah Lee, but couldn't get possession right in front of the net. And here's an attempt just wide. A rebound. That one's left.
Yeah, and you can hear the Phoenix coaching staff telling their players to just keep it and try to get some offense going because they haven't been able to win the possession battle at all.
And that one ricochets off of the boards. And again, Phoenix can't retain possession. It goes right back to Utah. I don't know if I'd consider that a shot attempt. It looked like it was more of a pass trying to go off of the boards. So still just another instance of Phoenix unable to get much going on offense. And that one is going to go out of bounds. And we are going to have a timeout on the field here. Still 4-1. No score so far in quarter number 2. 7:30 remaining. We'll be right back on Blaze Radio.
Blaze Radio needs your support. If you want to donate to help Blaze Radio, go to blazeradioonline.com and click on the orange box in the top left-hand corner that says Support Blaze Radio and make a donation today to help ASU's student radio station reach the next level. Want to see more of Blaze Radio? Follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, and Facebook by searching for @BlazeRadioASU, where you'll find high-caliber student-produced content. Follow, like, repost, and share as we take Blaze Radio all the way to the moon.
Utah 4, Phoenix 1 in Glendale, Arizona. 7:30 remaining in the second quarter of action. Phoenix got down early 4-0, but they weren't capricious. They were able to get a goal late in the first quarter and then have held steady defensively so far in the second quarter, although you feel like they're bound to break at some point with the number of opportunities for Utah.
Yeah, and Utah's really just controlled the tempo of this game all the way through, even in that first quarter.
Utah up ahead, Hannah Lee. Now it's Hannah Bruce. Bruce ahead to Lee. Good save there from Valdez. Leaned back and just got a hand on it, knocked that one away. Kept it out of the back of the net. Valdez kicked it off of the boards. And Campbell. Now Estrada just missed it left. Phoenix wanted a whistle. They don't get one. Now they get it. Almost had a takeaway. Instead, it's a good opportunity there for Utah, and they're able to convert. Just a disjointed play, but the ball ended up right in front of the net, and a couple of Uprising players were there, and they're able to convert.
Yeah, like you said, it just felt like at some point they were going to break through, and finally Chelsea Campbell finds a little bit of space right in front of net. Valdez was already covering that near post from the attack before, left a lot of open space on that far side, and that was an easy score for the Uprising.
So 5-1 the lead with 6.5 remaining in the second quarter. And getting it up ahead now. Kind of a disjointed play here, just kind of running in circles, but like they've done all game, Utah's keeping possession of it, and that's been key for them. Estrada passes it down to the corner to Campbell. Campbell centers it, and they'll pass it back. Look for another opportunity here. Hannah Bruce passed it in there, and that shot from Evans Tostado goes high and right off of the net, and Phoenix will take over.
Yeah, first game of the year, you're kind of starting to feel out what these teams are looking to do over the course of the season. And clearly, Evans Tostado is going to be the first option for this Uprising team. She's taken almost any shot that's been put in front of her, and she's got one in the back of the net.
We have called her name a number of times so far tonight, and we expect that to continue this season. Right now, Phoenix trying to just get some momentum going. It's been all Utah for the most part. Here's a nice look for Lee, but she missed it left. Rebound to Campbell. Evans Tostado gave it up to Lee, and the cross-field pass to Campbell, and she puts it in. 6-1 now, the lead.
Just a beautiful pass from Kenzie Evans Tostado on that right side. Gets through all the traffic and finds Chelsea Campbell's foot in stride. The second goal for Campbell in this quarter, and Utah starting to extend their lead here in Glendale.
6-1 as it is ballooning, and Phoenix is going to need a score soon. 5 minutes in the first half of play. First match for both of these teams. Utah along the board. And they'll just knock it back to Espinoza. No rush for this Utah team. Just trying to make clean passes and give themselves an opportunity. Now it's into the attacking zone. That one knocked away by Phoenix. Good job to prevent that pass from getting in near the net. They've got it in their attacking zone, trying to work on possession, but a good job from Anna Hall to knock that one to Espinoza and prevent Phoenix from taking it.
Utah just continues to dominate the possession battle in this one. It's been a common trend this entire game so far.
Schwager tried to get it ahead to Diaz, but she couldn't corral it. Now Phoenix. Along the boards, looked like she got knocked a little bit, but no whistle. And a good job by Utah to take that one away. Lopez enters for Phoenix, and so does Jessica Raby, the captain. That was Wetherill trying to intercept that pass, but she couldn't. And Utah gets it now down to the corner, and a collision, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul down in that corner, so a free kick coming for Utah.
Yeah, just kind of a tough spot for the defender Lopez to work with there. Had to pressure pretty fast, but knocks the Uprising forward into the boards, and now we've got a stoppage of play. I think she hit her elbow on the boards, which is going to hurt. If you hit it in the right spot, that you'll feel that one for sure.
It's not something I'm used to seeing in a soccer game. It's not a usual danger, but indoor soccer, it's a whole other ball game, and we've certainly had an exciting one so far. A higher scoring game as this free kick went up over the goals. It stayed in play, though, so action will continue. Wetherill has it, but her pass was no good. It was broken up by Hall. Hall now takes it that direction, hit it off the boards. Now Hall over there trying to fight for it as it goes down into the corner. A bit of a stalemate here, nobody able to take it away. Hall has it just going toward her own goal. Now here comes Bruce the other way. Back to Hall, off of the boards to Schwager. And a good job by Hale, and now she's going to draw a foul. As much as Utah has dominated this game, Hale has really been a playmaker.
Yeah, she really has. She's created a lot of opportunities for this Pulse team that they haven't really capitalized on too much, aside from the one at the end of the first quarter. But it seems like Utah's just won every 50-50 ball and just moving at a little faster pace. And now here's another opportunity.
Big chance and another goal. They convert once again. Hannah Bruce from the left corner put it just past the reach of Valdez. 7-1, now the lead with 2:30.
Yeah, Phoenix is going to have to control the possession as we go on, as this Utah lead continues to grow like it has been in this second quarter. They're going to be perfectly content with just passing around in their defensive zone like they have been already, but for longer, more extended periods of time. And clock is just going to bleed away if Phoenix doesn't start pressuring the ball a little more.
Utah certainly giving themselves the upper hand early on. And we're going to get a foul. This one is on Utah. So Phoenix with a free kick in their attacking zone. A rare scoring opportunity, really the one of the first of this quarter. It's going to be Semi Lopez to take the kick, and she couldn't connect with her teammate down low. She's trying to get this one back, but she fell over, and now Utah's going to take it 2-on-1 if they hustle, but a really good hustle play there by Raby to get back in and break things up. And she draws the foul, so really good job preventing the fast break and drawing the foul there.
Yeah, great hustle by Jessica Raby. Neutralizes the attack, and now Phoenix has got it back, trying to just cut into this lead, but that's not going to do it. You can't force the ball into the middle and over again and hope, because it just hasn't been working.
It looked like Weatherill was trying to find a look for her teammate in front of the net, but just kicked it right to Espinoza. 1:50 remaining in half number one. 7-1 is the lead for the Uprising. A foul there, but no whistle. Will play on. Diaz gets a nice save there by Valdez. Hall, she's going to give it back. No hurry for Utah. It goes to Diaz. Now to Gonzalez. Back to Espinoza. Hall takes it as Phoenix makes a substitution here. And that one ricochets off of a few different players, but ends up in the hands of Valdez. Phoenix trying to hustle here and get a scoring opportunity. That one goes through the legs, though, of Kress and into the corner. Good job by Phoenix to get it back. That pass attempt went off of the boards, and then a kind of a swing and a miss there from Raby. And it allows Utah to take it.
Good idea from Kress to try to use the backboard to Phoenix's advantage, but now with 40 seconds left, based on how Utah's been playing in this half, feels like they might just bleed this entire clock away until the half.
Instead, they pass it up ahead and looked like they wanted to get a scoring opportunity, but it was taken away. Now on the other end, a scoring opportunity for Phoenix. Dancing with it is Eddie, but she had it knocked away over the boards, and there's a foul. The Phoenix bench wanted the officials to let them play on, but that is going to be a foul. We'll see now if Utah elects to just take this to the half, or if they're going to try to get another goal before we go to the break. Almost a takeaway for Phoenix in the attacking zone, but Utah survives it. 7 seconds now. Utah probably just going to take this one to halftime. 3 seconds left, maybe one last shot, and instead they will just let the clock expire. So we've played one half. It is Utah 7 and Phoenix 1 on Blaze Radio.
Blaze Game Day is here.
We welcome you back to Blaze Game Day here.
The best of Blaze Radio has assembled to go over the top games for Arizona State athletics.
Jordan Tyson's going to show up every game. He's going to give you a touchdown. But when he's out, who's the guy that can be that consistent force offensively?
Tap in every Friday to watch the hot takes and picks of the Blaze Game Day crew.
Looking at the president of the Jeff Sims fan club right here. I hope that he just has a really, really great game.
No matter the sport, Blaze Game Day will have high-quality coverage and get the scoop for you.
We're going to get the sticks out, we're going to drop the pucks, and we're not going to drop the gloves, though. We won't fight.
Subscribe to Blaze Sports on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out.
All right, we got the game prediction in. And then we can go to Waffle House.
Waffle House. Yes.
If you love being in the know for sports, the Scouting Session is the place for you.
We pull back the athletic curtain, giving you a look into the stars of tomorrow.
From the icy rinks in Canada
to the racetracks across the West Coast
and inside your favorite dugouts. We highlight young athletes from around the globe.
Plus, we bring them on the show for more in-depth conversations.
You won't want to miss it.
Tune in every Monday at 1 p.m. on Blaze Radio.
If you're a tennis fan and want to take a little break from your day, I'm serving up a show for you. This is your host Pratham Maluri, bringing you Match Point, your weekly tennis content. I'll cover ongoing tournaments, go over the latest news, analyze players and matches, and replay the previous week's biggest moments. Be sure to tune into Match Point every Wednesday from 3:30 to 4 p.m. on Blaze Radio.
Do you think you know it all?
That you're different from the rest?
Do you think your matcha hours have raised your performance levels to the best?
Then come join me, Caleb,
And me, Kaylee,
and listen to our show, Niche for Niche.
the show where we take the pop culture trend of every week,
Make a playlist surrounding its aura,
and play it out loud for you
every Friday
at 1 p.m.
on Blaze Radio.
Whether you call it soccer, football, or footy, all of those are synonymous with the world's game. Across the pond, with Andrew Evans and Seth Golevsky, has you covered with all the footy action throughout Europe and throughout the world. From the Premier League to the Champions League, and with the 2026 World Cup coming up, we'll have it all for you guys throughout the year. Be sure to tune in every Monday from 4:30 to 5 Arizona time on BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Want to see more of Blaze Radio? Follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, and Facebook by searching for @BlazeRadioASU, where you'll find high-caliber student-produced content. Follow, like, repost, and share as we take Blaze Radio all the way to the moon.
Do you like MMA or UFC? Well, come check out Unanimous Decision, the all-purpose MMA show where we interview professional fighters and debate past, current, and future events in the UFC. Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m. for the Unanimous Decision.
Do you play fantasy football? Well, then you need to be tuning into the Fantasy Football Forecast hosted by myself, Jacob Brooks, and my good friend Isaac Robertson here on Blaze Radio.
Every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Arizona time, Jacob and I will break down our biggest fantasy takeaways, trade targets, must-starts, and so much more.
So if you're like me and you'd rather win your league than lose it, you know whose insight to tune into on Wednesday nights from 9 to 10 p.m. on Blaze Radio.
It's a calm, rainy day. You're stuck inside the house with nothing to do.
Except tune in to Blaze Radio,
where you can listen to songs like this, as well as this. And of course, we couldn't forget. So turn up the volume and tune into Hot FM with your host, Pedro, on BlazeRadioOnline.com, Mondays at noon. Or you could just relax, I guess.
Do you want news about the Big 12? Do you want analysis on every football game? Do you want coverage on sports like lacrosse and beach volleyball? Well, guess what? You're in for a treat. Introducing Big 12 at 12 with your host, me, Dimitri Kurlik. It's the show for Big 12 sports and Big 12 sports only. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday for analysis and breakdown of every Big 12 game from 12 p.m. to 12:30, only on Blaze Radio.
It's official. Blaze Radio has once again been voted as the top streaming radio station in the country by Intercollegiate Broadcasting System. Blaze Radio continues to be the standard when it comes to college student radio and is honored to once again receive this incredible award. We could not do what we do without you, so we thank you for listening to Blaze Radio, BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Forks up, Sun Devils. Jordan, Christown, as I scour the entirety of ASU to find the heroes who do it all. The unsung who brave the challenges to make our university at the top. Let's bring the spotlight to those who do the most and see how they do it all. Join me for the Unsung Heroes of ASU, live every Thursday at 3 p.m. only on Blaze Radio.
When I say kettle, you say hot. Kettle.
Hot.
Kettle.
Hot.
When I say every, you say Sunday. Every.
Sunday.
Every.
Sunday.
That's right, folks. Every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. on BlazeRadioOnline.com. Tune into the Kettle Hut with Nathan Kettle as the host with a special guest each and every week, talking all things sports, including their favorite sports teams, how their seasons are going, and what the future holds, along with a specialty draft of the guest's choosing, where they decide and we have some fun every Sunday on BlazeRadioOnline.com.
You know, Timber, I'm glad we're both on the same page. We love fangirling.
Me too, Jazz. That's why we made a whole show about it.
The Fangirl Forum is back and better than ever.
Join us every Sunday at 1 p.m. on Blaze Radio to hear the rundown on all our favorite shows, movies, books, and more.
Tune in at BlazeRadioOnline.com. Channel your inner fangirl.
Do you want to stay updated on the world of soccer, or hear Arsenal fans tell you why we're winning the league? Then you need to tune in to Park the Bus on Blaze Radio. Go to BlazeRadioOnline.com at 7:30 every Monday morning to hear Alex Swift and Bob Blue, alongside the occasional guest host, talk everything soccer.
Blaze Radio staple shows are back. Tune into Open Mic, Traffic Jam, Press Pass, Bottom of the Sixth, and Onward to Victory every weekday from 5 to 7 p.m. to get your fill on the biggest takes and trends going on in music, news, and sports. Make sure to tune in at BlazeRadioOnline.com.
Have you ever wondered why it seems like your team can just never figure out their fundamentals?
There's the big gaffe that has plagued Zach Wilson.
Are you a sicko who wants to know how your team blew the lead this time?
End zone ahead! Touchdown Seattle!
Or maybe it just feels like you're watching the same game every week.
If this applies to you, then tune in to Roll the Tape.
Every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. on Blaze Radio with Will Anderson, Avery Getchie, and Jack Kemp.
Because it just feels better when you know what you're watching the next time your team is losing.
In a world of mediocre film podcasts comes another mediocre film podcast. But this time, with the 3 worst people you know.
You've never seen Megalopolis? It insists upon itself!
Your favorite movie is what?
Turbo! Are you stupid? Wrong!
Get out! The A-List. Wednesdays, 10 p.m.
Welcome to 12 Stories Up. Hosted by Luke Lendler, Joaquin Rodriguez, and Dominic Pasella, where we discuss the 12 hottest stories in the world of sports.
Only one guy in the league has a chance to be the GOAT, Wimby. Wimby is on GOAT trajectory. There's nobody else close.
Nobody throws a better ball than Joe Burrow in the league. He really throws the best ball in the league.
Even if you don't get him top 5, he's still got to be top 7.
Dom, you were on JV and could go in that offense and throw for the same amount of yards.
So come 12 Stories Up with us every Friday from 11 a.m. to noon on Blaze Radio.
Great moments are born
from watching Friday Night Lights camera action. Blaze Radio's one and only sports movie talk show is back. And are you gonna watch it?
Not only will I do it for you, yes, I'll do it for you.
We will watch anything and everything. From the weird movies.
He's right. Ain't no rules said the dog can't play basketball.
To the classics.
Hey, is this heaven? No, it's Iowa.
Tune in every Friday night at 7 p.m. Arizona time to listen to Ethan Neal and Parker Perrell talk about the movie of the week.
This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Are you a college student with a week's worth of homework due?
Are you a working class citizen who has to be up early?
Do you have little to no time to yourself? We don't care! So grab a cup of coffee or a can of Red Bull and tune into Off the Record on Blaze Radio every Thursday from 9 to 10 p.m.
Off the Record offers all the news in music and pop culture.
And the audience can play along with our new game segments every week.
So be sure to tune into Off the Record on Blaze Radio from 9 to 10 p.m. every Thursday.
For centuries, us Homo sapiens have been trying to answer the age-old question,
what to do on Sunday mornings, and what would be the best companion to NFL football in the fall. Until now, returning to Blaze Radio at 10 a.m. every Sunday, hosted by Jack Footer, aka Jay Fu, it's the Jay Fu Show! An hour of action-packed music that'll make you say, Sundays have never been so exciting. So tune into the Jay Fu Show Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Blaze Radio, BlazeRadioOnline.com.
My name is Taylor Gottney. Do you like college football? I know I do.
And I'm Treffin Rexius. Saturday mornings smell like fresh coffee and fresh cut grass. Stadiums fill, bands play, and a whole town's pause for kickoff.
It's not just football. It's family, tradition, and stories you'll tell for a lifetime. The moments that turn Saturdays into something sacred.
Join Treffin Rexius and Taylor Gottney every Friday, 2 to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Because every Saturday has glory, and we're here to share it.
Because college football lives forever.
A whole lot more than a little bit, and a little bit more than a lot.
Hi, I'm Liv.
And I'm Maddie, and you're listening to Out of Tune on Blaze Radio.
Join us on Wednesday at 3 until 3:30 to hear us talk about music and other random topics that entertain us.
We also report on live music events and interview up-and-coming artists who perform locally.
We would love to see you tune in.
Tune in on Wednesdays. Tune in.
Hey, yo, turn my headphones up a little bit.
It's time for the Beatdown on Blaze Radio. From 12:30 to 1 p.m. on Tuesday afternoons, Seth Galefsky, Willem Marietta, and Sam Goodman take a deep dive into the ever-changing landscape of the UFC. We're talking tactics, breaking down the biggest fights, and giving you the scoop for what's next in the Ultimate Fighting Championships. Whether you're a diehard fan or new to the fight game, we've got something for you. Only on the Beatdown on Blaze Radio.
Clark, step back three. You bet. Hall lets it fly.
Hey, it's Lauren.
And I'm Kinla. We're two sports journalism majors who basically grew up on the field, the court, and in the stands.
Welcome to the Athlete Era, your weekly dose of women's sports and what it's really like to live life as 20-year-old girls in the sporting world.
From buzzer beaters and rivalries to our own behind-the-scenes stories, we bring you takes you won't hear anywhere else.
Catch Athlete Era every Tuesday from 1:30 to 2:30 right here on Blaze Radio.
Tune in, call in, and join the era.
You're listening to Arizona State Student Radio. Scouted with the 30, to the near side of the 20, 15, stays in bounds and scores! This is KASC Blaze Radio, BlazeRadioOnline.com.
1 half down and 1 to go at the Arizona Sports Complex in Glendale, Arizona. Utah Uprising FC in the driver's seat so far against Phoenix Pulse FC, leading 7-1 going into the second frame. Angus Trangmo alongside Wesley Stombaugh. Wesley, you were on play-by-play for that first half. What did you see that really had Utah extend this lead?
Yeah, they just controlled the possession the entire way. I mean, it felt like, especially in that second quarter, Phoenix just never had the ball for a sustained period. They'd pretty much just clear the ball every time they got it. So I think we'll look for Phoenix to try to maintain possession a little longer, get the ball into the attacking zone, and get multiple opportunities to score.
Utah will kick off, moving left to right. Hendricks in the center circle. Hendricks didn't start for the Uprising, but is out there to begin the second half. Officials squared away and ready to go, and we're off. Hendricks sends it back into the Utah defensive zone where they'll play a little bit of possession ball just like they did that entire first half. And they did it very well and built a 6-goal lead. They instantly turn it over, however, though. Phoenix with an opportunity shot from Hale, misses left.
Couldn't convert, but a good job early by Phoenix. A good takeaway for Weatherall, and then it led to a scoring opportunity.
Cassie Hale once again. She'll drop it back to Avendino, who's back in net. She started the game in between the pipes, then was replaced by Valdez for the second quarter. Clear ball up to Hale in the middle. She'll retreat. Now it's back to Cassie Hale, who's really the playmaker for Phoenix Pulse in the first half. Sends it to the corner, Weatherell. Into the middle, good look for Phoenix, but cleared away by the Uprising, and now they've got a counterattack coming up the left side. Lob ball over the top. Nobody home, but Amber Tripp wins the race. Tripp in the corner with Lopez all over off the backboard. Cleared away by Hale.
See, there was another time it looked like Phoenix had a chance to take possession. Instead, they just kind of kicked it ahead to the Utah.
Errant shot from Katrina Estrada misses way high. And the goaltender for Phoenix, Avendino, rolls it into play for the Pulse. Sent ahead to Wetherell. Nice through ball over to the right side. Phoenix trying to get something going, only able to net one late in the first quarter off the foot of Cassie Hale. Pinned into the corner. Won by Utah, now bringing it up the right side for the Uprising is Kayla Gonzalez. She'll lead it off the wall right in front of us. Eddie sends it back to the goalie for Phoenix. Now up the right side, lots of open space for Jessica Raby. She'll take a shot, saved. Not Espinoza in goal anymore. It's Kimmy Combs for Utah, and she's got her first save of the day.
Maybe another instance of just a lack of patience there. Could have gotten maybe a better look than trying to put that one on net from beyond that line.
Wetherell had it, but it was poked away by an Uprising defender. Now coming up the right side, here's the Uprising. Amber Tripp takes one, misses high and wide. Phoenix will take possession.
Kind of surprised to see a shot that early when she didn't have much of a look here. I'd expect in this half for Utah to be content to keep things slow and just maintain possession. They've got a big cushion here.
Utah has it. Now across the timeline, here comes Tripp. Amber Tripp into the corner. Megan Hendricks is there off the wall to Tripp, who cannot control it. Hendricks got it back, going through the middle. Nice defense from the Pulse. Now Jessica Hale up the right side, trying to find her teammate Justice Smith, but it rolls into the hands of Kimmy Coombs. Utah playing keep away. Now sends it up the middle. Unable to control it is Hendricks. Jessica Hale up against the boards for Phoenix. Fight for the ball continues. It's a race to it, and it's won by the Pulse.
Seeing some more aggressiveness from the Pulse so far in this half in their attacking zone, trying to get takeaways and then get scoring opportunities off of them.
And the lack of aggressiveness really created problems for them in that first half and contributed to the hole that they've dug for themselves. Hale up the left side into the corner. Tried to make something happen off the backboards, but is cleared out by the Uprising. Eddie will have one. Flicked in the direction of Combs, but she controls it easily and sends it ahead. Eddie back into the arc where Avendino sends it ahead to Jessica Hale.
Well, these goalkeepers just kind of kicking it back and forth instead of either team getting much of a possession going in the other direction.
Coombs will dive on it for the Uprising. Tries to get it by Sammy Lopez, but Lopez will clear it out. Now Phoenix back on the attack. Good look for Justice Smith, just misses high. Headed back into the arc, and Coombs controls it. Really good look for Justice Smith, just couldn't put it on frame.
A lot of much better opportunities for Phoenix so far than they were getting in the first half.
Coombs into the middle. Pass read perfectly by Lopez. Justice Smith wanted to whistle and got it. They're going to get that on Utah. They say Christine Reynolds didn't really play the ball, and I would agree. She got all of Justice Smith there.
Interesting spot here for Phoenix. Maybe it's down. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be up here near the line, so kind of an in-betweener on whether you want to try to put this in the goal or just pass it. Probably go either way as Utah's going to set up the wall.
Lacey Perdomo is going to take it from the left side wing just outside the line. Perdomo sends it skyward, and it's into the net in that far right corner.
I was trying to get around it, put a little bit of English on it, and instead it just goes straight and up into the net.
Sent up the right side for the Uprising. Good challenge by Lopez. Gets the ball back for Phoenix, but it's instantly turned right back over to Utah. Now it's the Uprising. On the far side, they'll pull it back out and look for a better opportunity. Switching fields. Now into the middle, and they switch fields once again. Now they bring it up the left side, trying to get something going. Both teams kept off the scoreboard so far in the second half. Lead pass from Utah is controlled easily by Avendino, and she'll roll it out for Phoenix. Hale quickly turns it back over to the Uprising.
Avendino kind of put Hale in a tough spot there, passing it to her when she was surrounded by Uprising defenders.
Olivia Midgley with the ball. Now she sends it middle. Again, Utah in no rush at all. Sends it ahead to Midgley. She can't control it. Cleared away for a short period by Phoenix, but Utah's got it right back. Through ball. Oh, nice pass into the middle. Not able to access it is Kelsey Schwager. Good screen off from the Phoenix defense.
Phoenix playing better soccer so far in the second half. We'll see if that leads to a goal.
Cassie Hale loses control of it. Utah once again slowing down the pace. They clearly want to play a slower game than what Phoenix is trying to do. They'll send it back to Coombs in the arc. Coombs over to the right side. Estrada, the captain, nice swing pass up the right side. Utah bringing it back out, staying patient, just like they did in the first half to build this lead.
Yeah, the Phoenix bench imploring their players to be aggressive and make things happen. And on the flip side, Utah not in any hurry at all.
Raby sends it back to Avendino for Phoenix. Avendino looking for all kinds of options. Now she's got Eddie on the near side. They send it back to Avendino. Still taking their time. Passing around the wing. Now here comes a through ball. Nice pass into the middle. Might get a whistle, and Lacey Perdomo was fouled. It'll be a free kick for the Pulse.
What a pass by Wetherill between her legs, and that leads to the foul call on Utah. That was pretty.
So they take out Lacey Perdomo, who draws the foul. Now Jessica Solonic will take the free kick just inside the line. Solonic looking to get Phoenix on the board first in the second half. The shot is good in the top third of the goal. Jessica Solonic makes it 7-2, and a big momentum shift for Phoenix just when they needed it.
What placement there by Solonic. I mean, just sneaks that in under the crossbar, and it looked like Coombs might have had a hard time seeing it. Just snuck right over her head, but that one was just beautifully placed and had a lot of pace on it as well.
So Phoenix strikes first in the second half. Still a pretty comfortable lead for Utah. The Uprising leading 7-2 in the first game of the season for both of these squads. Utah kicks off. Playing that slow brand of soccer that we've seen so often today. Now it's into the middle. Hannah Lee. Pressure by Raby. Up the left side, it's a good pass. Now it's stolen away by Phoenix. Wetherill might have an attack. Good retreat from the Utah defenders. Wins back possession for the Uprising. Passing lane is jumped by the Pulse, and we'll have a stoppage as that ball goes into the netting.
That aggressiveness, I think, is paying dividends so far. We saw the one goal from Phoenix, but they're creating a lot of opportunities, and like we said, for Utah, with their number of opportunities, we think that'll lead to some goals.
A little bit of a passing play in the offensive zone for the Uprising. Not able to do anything. Tostado Evans in the corner. Double teamed. Gets it out to Hannah Lee. Lee thought about a shot, just flicks it in. Now it's Tostado Evans. Tough angle for number 4. She'll work it back out to Hannah Bruce. Good pressure for Wetherill. Now she's got it. Just a defender and a goalie to beat. Wetherill tries to make a move, and great defense from the Uprising. Dominique Estrada was all over it.
It was a really good takeaway by Wetherill to get that one from Bruce, who was kind of boxing her out, but just couldn't quite take it all the way to the net on the other end.
Phoenix switches fields to the right side. Jessica Hale quickly loses possession. Getting back is Justice Smith. She'll take a shot with the left off the hands of Coombs, and it's good. Phoenix starting to claw their way back. It's 7-3.
A lot of pace on that shot from Smith, and you see the result. It just went through the hands of Coombs. I mean, she got her hands on it, but went right through him. a lot of velocity on that shot, and she gets another one. So like you said, Phoenix is looking like they're, going to make this a game.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 7-3, the Phoenix Pulse starting to fight back on their home field. Back at the Arizona Sports Complex after the short TV timeout. Phoenix went into the halftime locker room down 7-1, but they've netted 2 quick goals and cut the Utah Uprising lead to 4. Utah will kick it off. It's Estrada in the defensive zone with Smith pressuring. Utah still perfectly content with passing it around, trying to make something happen at a slower pace. Now they'll bring it up.
I think Phoenix is really combating that with its aggressiveness because they know that Utah is going to take their time, make a number of passes, and that's just another opportunity for Phoenix to take advantage of a mistake from Utah.
Orozco maybe with an advantage for Phoenix on the counterattack. Over to Justice Smith. Smith with a nice move. Shot with the right is good. Perfect placement from Justice Smith. And the lead is cut in half. Phoenix is battling back.
What a play from Smith. Little shimmy shake, put her in the spin cycle, turned around and found the goal. What a play. And we've got ourselves a tight one all of a sudden.
The Utah lead is 3, 7-4. Phoenix has outscored Utah 3-0 in the third quarter of play. Through ball from the Uprising is stolen away by the Pulse. Try to get it through, a little bit of congested lane. Phoenix not able to do anything with it. Now it's Sammy Lopez. Plays it back to Avendino, the keeper. To Cassie Hale, right in front of us. Hale keeps away from Tostada. Back out to Lopez. Good pressure from Tostada, and now Estrada's got it for Utah. The captain of the Uprising plays it back into the defensive zone. Coombs in goal. On the left side, just short of the half line. Now plays it up to Estrada off the wall. Good look. Tries to play the backboards, but it goes into the netting. Phoenix catches a break there.
We're kind of seeing the flip side of what it was in the first quarter. All of a sudden, the Uprising aren't really able to get anything going offensively, and all the opportunities are going to Phoenix.
Good defense by Hannah Bruce to keep the heave from Avendino out of the reach of Daly for Phoenix. Estrada up the left side. Utah still looking for their first goal of the half. Pass is intercepted by Phoenix, but they quickly turn it over. Estrada will have one from inside half. It's quickly blocked by the Pulse.
That could not have felt good.
Evans Tostado up the middle, beats Daly. Pass tapped away by Hale and back to Coombs. If you're the Utah coaching staff, when do you think about maybe bringing back Jasmine Espinoza, who only let up 1 goal in that entire first half?
She was sensational, but I also think that we're just seeing a big difference in the play, between the lines and just a lot more opportunities for Phoenix.
Through ball into the O-zone for Utah. Avendino looks to clear, not able to do so. Now Phoenix will do it. Trying to get a counterattack going. Up to Hale on the left side. She'll pull it back out, then finds Daly. Daly into the middle. Not quite able to reach the target of Kress. Utah slows it down. It's Estrada. The defense plays it up the right side. Evans Tostada screened off by Daly. Not able to handle is Avendino, but Phoenix will be able to get it out. Kress on the left side plays it back to Avendino. Under 4 left to go in the third quarter. Here goes Lacey Perdomo alone. The shot is high.
Feels like Perdomo could have taken another second to kind of control that ball that was bouncing high, and that caused her shot to go high. Had enough time to settle down and get a more comfortable shot.
Over to the right side. Oh, that's a nice pass. In-middle, good move from Hannah Lee, but defended beautifully by the Pulse. Utah still has it on the attacking side.
Utah had a great chance there with Avendino out of the net, but couldn't convert. The shot went way wide.
Shot blocked by the grouping of Avendino and Jessica Hale. Utah still has it. They've been kept off the board this entire quarter, 12 minutes and counting. Nice move from Evans Tostata, but it's saved by Avendino. Evans Tostata gets it back in the corner. Now looking for a shot, just missing high and wide. That was Christine Reynolds. Good pass into the ozone. Christine Reynolds tries another. Utah brings it back out.
The Uprising kind of getting back to what they did so well in the first half, just controlling the possession.
Shot just misses right, follow-up no good, and finally Utah is able to capitalize. They had all kinds of chances, and the lead is back to 4. Utah needed that very bad, kind of kill this Phoenix Pulse momentum, and who else but Kenzie Evans Tostado.
Yeah, Avendino made a couple of saves there, but was never able to make the catch, and just a few too many rebound opportunities, a lot of chaos, and Utah converts.
8-4 Uprising leading the Pulse. They led 7-1 at halftime. Quick shot from Perdomo, saved by Coombs. A little bit unnecessary. The shot was going right anyway. Poked out by the Uprising, now in the corner. Here comes Utah. Megan Hendricks pressured heavily by the Pulse, and now they'll bring it back out to Coombs. Coombs in the middle. Good passing play up the right side. Now working in the middle. Hale defending. Reynolds thought about a shot. Now she swings it over to Amber Tripp. She takes a shot. It's blocked by Avendino. Sammy Lopez. Now with it, she'll just clear it away and reset the Utah offense.
Utah not really in a hurry here. If they take it to the half up 4, take it to the end of the third quarter up 4, I think they'll be content.
Avendino clears it away. Reynolds will reset. Oh, nice move on Perdomo to get space. Now she tries to get inside. Tripp unable to handle it. In the corner is Cassie Hale. Tries to clear it off the backboard. Lopez is able to do that. Good move from Madison Lorenzen. Now she tries to work it ahead to Wetherill. And Coombs clears it easily. Ball hits the ceiling, and Phoenix will have a chance. Bit of an unforced error by Kimmy Coombs there to have that ball hit the ceiling. And now it'll be a good look for Phoenix.
Yeah, the Pulse would really like to pull this within 3 before they go to half. Just 52 seconds remaining. The end of the third quarter.
Under a minute to go. Cassie Hale takes advantage of the mistake by Coombs and cuts the Utah lead back to 3. Her second goal of the game.
Straightforward there from Hale. Just snuck it into that back left corner on the free kick. And there you go. They've got it back down to 3.
Utah leading Phoenix 8-5. 45 seconds left to go in the third frame. Lopez with the defense, but Utah still has it. Looking to extend the lead back to 4 before the end of the quarter. Pass is sent out. Estrada will run the offense. In the middle, Lopez pokes it away. More pressure coming from Wetherill. Now Utah. Send the pressure on. It's cleared away by Phoenix once again. Thinking about a shot is Gonzalez, but she'll work it back out. Nice pass over the top, and Hendricks' shot isn't clean. It looks like Phoenix will just run this down to the end of the third quarter. So a much better quarter for the Phoenix Pulse. They cut the deficit to 3. It's 8-5 Utah going into the final 15.
Youth Are Like a Girl is a sports talk show by girls for everyone. Join Ella Walter Sanchez Mondays at 11:30 a.m. on BlazeRadioOnline.com to hear new topics each week about women in sports and beyond. Youth Are Like a Girl, Mondays at 11:30 a.m. on Blaze Radio.
All right. Here we go, guys and gals. And boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, drivers!
Race to BlazeRadioOnline.com every Thursday at noon for an hour of motorsports madness.
Join myself, Andrew Hazlett, and my co-host Ethan Ignatowski for the Loose Wheel Show. We'll tell you everything you need to know for the upcoming race week.
From news to predictions, we have you covered, so make sure to tune in.
Blaze Game Day is here.
We welcome you back to Blaze Game Day here.
The best of Blaze Radio has assembled to go over the top games for Arizona State Athletics.
Jordan Tyson's going to show up every game. He's going to give you a touchdown. But when he's out, who's the guy that can be that consistent force offensively?
Tap in every Friday to watch the hot takes and picks of the Blaze Game Day crew.
Looking at the president of the Jeff Sims fan club right here. I hope that he just has a really, really great game.
No matter the sport, Blaze Game Day will have high-quality coverage and get the scoop for you.
We're going to get the sticks out, we're going to drop the pucks, and we're not going to drop the gloves, though. We won't fight.
Subscribe to Blaze Sports on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out.
All right, we got the game prediction in. And then we can go to Waffle
House.
Yes.
7 seconds to go. Three-pointer.
Want to stay wrapped up in the madness of March and the glory of Saturday all year round? Tune into Onions, a college sports show, Monday nights from 9 to 10 on Blaze Radio. Hosted by Luke Lundler and Christian Jarmark, Onions will look at the world of college sports with the players, the moments, and the storylines that you won't want to miss. Onions, 9 to 10 p.m. Monday nights on Blaze Radio.
Back at the Arizona Sports Complex in Glendale for the fourth quarter of action. Utah Uprising FC takes an 8-5 lead into the final frame over the Phoenix Pulse. But, Wesley, it's been a tale of two halves for Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix kind of looked, like they might go quietly in this game, down 7-1 at the half, but they won that third quarter by 3 goals, and if they do that again, we've got a deadlock.
Sammy Lopez getting this Glendale crowd fired up for the fourth quarter of action. Again, Phoenix has all the momentum. Down 6 at half, cut the deficit to 3 going into the final frame. Wetherell will kick it off. Lopez back to Wetherell. Quick foul by Utah. Wetherell draws it just 6 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Phoenix looking to continue to be the aggressor. That's when they had success in that third quarter, was when they were being aggressive.
Lopez will take a shot, just misses, almost goes off an Uprising defender and in, but a great play from Kimmy Coombs to control it and get possession for Utah for the first time in the quarter. Estrada, pressure by Wetherell. Work it back out to Coombs, who tries to go up middle. They wanted a handball over on the Utah bench. They don't get it. Raby. Back out to Hale. Hale will work it back to Valdez, who played the second quarter in goal for Phoenix. It was Avendino for the first and third, and Valdez is back. Valdez quickly turns over to Estrada, who might have a shot, but it's controlled again by Valdez, but a dangerous pass there. Cassie Hale, and they'll get a foul on Estrada. She takes a shot at Cassie Hale, who is a little slow to get up.
Yeah, pretty easy one there. Estrada really just runs Hill over. Not much of an attempt at the ball, so it's going to be a free kick for Phoenix.
Estrada had a really good look after stealing the ball from the goalkeeper, Valdez, but not able to control it enough. Couldn't get a shot on frame. Lopez with a lapse, takes the free kick and then tries to dribble off of it, and now Utah will get an opportunity.
I think it's one thing we notice about these couple of teams. How about the uniforms? I mean, they're both pretty.
Yeah, no, it's a great uniform matchup. I mean, anytime you've got pink versus blue. It just, I don't know, it looks right. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? As Estrada misses right, now a possible counterattack for Phoenix. Raby brings it up the right side. No real numbers for Phoenix. Now Utah's got it right back. Evans to Stada. It's been the first option for Utah all game. She's backed into the corner. Trying to make something happen. Now she brings it up the left side after beating her defender Wetherill. Now she's got Lopez on her. Pass across the middle. Tried to get something going to her teammate Hannah Lee, but she loses control of it. Utah still has it. Here's Lee coming up the middle. Shot is blocked by a combination of Hale and Raby. Lobbed in the middle, and Raby finally clears it out. That'll go to Coombs in the Utah net.
Raby kind of got run over there. It almost looked like a block charge play in basketball.
Chelsea Campbell has it for Utah. She'll go over to Evans Tostado. Working on Hale. Might have a foul on Cassie Hale, and we will have just that. After the play, Evans Tostado takes out Jessica Raby, who was just on the ground 20 seconds prior. She gets up quickly. She'll stay in the game, but a free kick for Utah in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, Hale kind of knocked Evans Tostado into Raby, but a good opportunity for Utah.
Pass across. Estrada's shot is way high.
Not the look they wanted there, as they just give it right back to Phoenix.
Perdomo and Eddy onto the field for Phoenix, joined by Orozco. Orozco quickly gets the ball. Trying to win it. Eventually controlled by the Uprising. Hannah Bruce plays it back to Coombs. Coombs up the middle.
Looked like a chance for Orozco to intercept that pass and have an opportunity. Instead, she decided to play a little more conservatively.
Hannah Lee brings it up the middle. Now over to Estrada on the right side. Thinking about a shot. She'll take it just high. Utah gets it back on the other side of the timeline. Into the middle, Evans to Stado. Thought about a shot. Over to Estrada in the corner. Nobody home on the pass through the middle. Now Orozco plays it up the right side. Justice Smith, who had a beautiful goal in that third quarter to try and start this Phoenix comeback. She loses possession. Coombs in the middle to Hannah Lee. Passes a little offline. Lacey Perdomo's got it for Phoenix. They're on the offense. Errant pass through the middle. Now Hannah Lee. Justice Smith grabs the jersey, and there's the whistle. Justice Smith committing a foul for a good 15 feet there, and finally the whistle comes in.
Yeah, and it feels like, as far as time of possession goes, the tide is really starting to turn back in favor of Utah. That's the way that Phoenix was able to have so much success in the third quarter, was having a lot more opportunities than they did previously, but it feels like Utah is starting to take control back.
Anna Hall on the free kick. She'll just take the option to pass. Now it's back to Hall. To Olivia Midgley with Smith all over. Midgley wins the battle. Evans to Stado in the middle. Works it over. Shot with the left. Misses up high and to the left. Evans to Stado. Had it for a second. Challenged by Wetherill. Utah will play it back. Utah playing like a team with a 3-goal lead, just taking all the time they possibly can. As I say that, it's stolen by Allie Moon. Now sent to the middle to Orozco. Miscommunication between a couple Pulse players, and Utah's got it. Sam Diaz now leaves it for Evans to Stado. Cutting back into the middle. Might have a shot with the left. The attempt is blocked. Now tucked away in that corner, and Valdez controls. Heaves it over to the left side to Perdomo. Valdez, quick clear, barely nicks a part of the ceiling, and Utah will get it in the offensive zone.
Phoenix in this quarter has played good defense, but they need to be on offense, and, you know, having a 0-0 stalemate in this fourth quarter is not going to get it done.
So Evans Tostado will have an opportunity from that red dot. where Cassie Hall scored one in the third quarter. Her shot misses just left. Orozco might have a counterattack. She falls over, and Utah will just play it back to their goalie, Coombs. Evans Tostado on the left side. Pass is intercepted by Eddie. Eddie working to the right side. Orozco not quite able to get there. Wetherill on the right side. Nice move from Wetherill. She takes a shot. It just misses. Phoenix thought it went in. I think it stayed out. Great save from Coombs. No whistle there. Blue card goes up. Shot from Evans Tostado. Saved by Valdez. Just misses high. Wetherill will clear it out. Again, the blue card is up. Moon might have had an attack, but the whistle blows.
We'll get a chance to see what this call is.
Looks like they'll get Wetherill.
So Wetherill charged with the penalty. It looked like on that last possession, Phoenix thought they should have had a goal, but they kind of stopped playing to complain about the call, and it feels like they might have had an opportunity to score if they would have just kept playing.
So there will be a player advantage for Utah for 2 minutes. Think of it like a power play in hockey if you're new to indoor soccer. 5-on-4 in favor of the Uprising. Hall on the outside. Now she'll work it inside. Looking for an opportunity. Quick shot from Utah is blocked. Rolls back out to Anna Hall. Now up that left side. Another shot. That one sneaks in past the hands of Valdez, and Utah quickly takes advantage of the Phoenix penalty. It's 9-5.
Well, the momentum has come to a screeching halt for the Pulse in the fourth quarter. They were on a comeback, but that power play goal from Utah is going to put Phoenix in a pretty desperate spot here.
Utah's 9th goal comes from number 9, Sam Diaz. Phoenix kicks off, tries to just loop it into the offensive zone, but not able to control it. And Utah perfectly fine with just eating clock. Errant pass by the goalie Coombs. Daly had a shot at it, but not able to have a nice first touch on it, and Coombs just rolls it out with no harm done. The pressure has shifted from Phoenix after that goal. Now Moon's got it on offense for Phoenix. Nice dribbling from Utah, and that'll be a foul. And they're going to show Phoenix the blue card once again. That one will be on Mia Daly, who just had an opportunity to take advantage of a mistake by the goalie Coombs, and you can't help but think that might have been a frustration foul.
Yeah, frustration and desperation for Phoenix as they feel themselves getting, this game starting to potentially get out of reach.
So another player advantage for Utah. They took advantage of the first one just a couple minutes ago. Evans Tostado's pass is stolen away. Phoenix just clearing it back. Now Coombs will control off the header from Diaz. Diaz had the goal on the first player advantage for Utah to make it 9-5. Amber Tripp enters the field, instantly gets the ball. Diaz will take one from way outside. Blocked by Moon and controlled by Valdez, the keeper. Short-handed attack for Phoenix. Pass from Moon, tried to find Perdomo. She takes a shot to the face and the whistle blows. It will be a free kick for Phoenix.
A rough hit to the face there. And it seemed like Sam Diaz was kind of trying to argue that the contact was more incidental, and they just kind of both ran into each other. As now we're going to get a blue card shown. I think it's going to be for her complaint of the call. Do you think, is that what you saw?
I mean, I don't know. It definitely looked like incidental contact, so I'd be surprised if they got the blue card on what just seemed like the arm moving naturally. But Diaz will be sent off. So 4-on-4 for about the next minute 30. It'll start with a free kick for Phoenix. Jessica Solonic, who drilled one earlier in this very game.
So the contact to the face was what drew that blue card.
Solonic. Off the post, it doesn't go. Coombs with the coverage. And the framework keeps the score at 9-5. Good look from Solonic, almost had her second of the game.
You can really feel the frustration on the side of Phoenix. Just after that missed goal, just some kind of heads up toward the sky and exasperation.
Solonic gets another chance, this time from the red dot. Coombs comes out and makes the block. Eddie takes one and it misses way outside. Utah fights off the attack off the free kick.
I assume that was just a shot attempt that went awry, but still, I think, you know, you're in a bit of a desperate spot, but you still got to try to get a decent shot.
Lots of open field here. Evans Tostado tried to steal it away from Raby. Moon gets away with a push off there. Phoenix looking to get it out. Evans Tostado wins the race against her number 4 counterpart, Eddie. Utah pulls it out, looking for an opportunity. Hall swings it over to the right side. Now comes back to Hall. Solonic with the pressure. Back to Coombs, the keeper. Utah just bleeding the clock away. Anna Hall works into the middle to Evans Tostado. Moon on her. To Tripp on the left side. Avery Tripp. Again, back outside to Hall. Into the middle, Evans Tostado. Right at the circle. Utah not really looking to do too much with a 4-goal lead. 6:48 left to play. Phoenix now with the player advantage. Evans Tostado with a chance for Utah. Shot misses left. A short advantage for Phoenix. Let's see if they can take advantage. Utah still has it. Now it's cleared out by Eddie. Uprising still have it. Evans Tostado off of Moon, almost goes, and what a save by Valdez. She just snatches it.
Yeah, quick hands there from Valdez to save that one.
The pass directed for Raby is a little ahead, but Coombs clear hits the ceiling, and Phoenix will have a chance to make it a 3-goal game once again. Man, what a save from Angelina Valdez. She just stuck her hands out there and almost super glued it to the hands.
Yeah, the reaction time on that feels like it's almost more of a reflex than anything.
One final timeout, 6:17 left to play. Utah with a 4-goal lead over Phoenix.
Blaze Radio needs your support. If you want to donate to help Blaze Radio, go to blazeradioonline.com and click on the orange box in the top left-hand corner that says Support Blaze Radio, and make a donation today to help ASU's student radio station reach the next level.
7 seconds to go. Three-pointer.
Want to stay wrapped up in the madness of March and the glory of Saturday?
Phoenix down 4 to Utah, 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. Solonic looking to make it a 3-goal deficit. She'll pass it over to Hall, or excuse me, Hale. Back out to Solonic, and she can't do anything with it. It's Sammy Lopez just outside of the offensive half. Works it ahead to Justice Smith. Phoenix wanted a whistle, doesn't get it. Hale works it ahead. The shot from Phoenix misses left. It was blocked by Avery Tripp. Now Gonzalez blows a tire. Shot from Hale, bounces off a defender, and it's good. So the comeback had to start at some time, and Phoenix has got the first goal. Cassie Hale's got 3 today.
Well, the Pulse have a little bit of life in them, perhaps. It started to feel like things were getting out of reach, but now just under 6 minutes, they've cut it to 3, and we saw them score in a hurry there in the third quarter, so we know they're capable of it.
Utah 9, Phoenix 6, under 6 minutes to play at the Arizona Sports Complex in Glendale. Utah playing possession once again. Hendricks tries to pin it against the boards, but it's stolen by the Pulse. Valdez's pass goes straight to Gonzalez of Utah. Her shot misses. Hendricks will take one. Blocked by Eddie. Valdez can't hold on to it. Now she does. Eddie looking to start something. Instantly turned over to Utah. Hendricks take a shot, blocked by Eddy. Tripp controls it, now Solonic. Tried to draw a foul on Tripp. Now works it into the corner. Addison Kress. She'll play it back out to Lopez. Lopez thinks about a shot, then takes it, and it's blocked. Avery Tripp takes one for the team. Lopez leads it in. Easily neutralized by the Uprising. They'll work it back to Coombs. Coombs plays it ahead. Eddy sends it right back at the goalie, Coombs, who catches in and will roll it back out to her defender. Lorenzen enters the field of play. Nice steal away by Kress to stop the Utah attack. Valdez tries to play it up. Wanting a handball, that's Wetherill. Utah not called for it. Now Wetherill up the left side. Quickly loses it. Lopez has it in the corner. Tripp applying the pressure. Now she'll control it. Bit of a bump from Lopez and the whistle blows.
Yeah, Utah is doing a really good job since that goal of keeping the ball on that side of the field and not giving Phoenix any chances. They just want to bleed this clock out. Under 4.5 to go.
Utah led by as many as 6 in this one. They're up 7-1 at the halftime intermission. Tripp on the right side. She'll take one with the left foot. Almost sneaks it in the back post, but it's off the frame. No good. Estrada works it ahead, but it's stolen away by Lorenzen. Wetherill with Estrada on her. Nice poke away by Estrada. And Utah's got it. She'll play it back to Coombs and kill some more clock. Might be a foul, and there it is. They'll get Kress with the whistle there. Clock under 4 minutes to go. Phoenix in need of a late rally, down 3 goals. Kress works it over, it's Eddy. Coming across the halfway line. Now she'll work it back to the goalie Valdez. To Kress on the right side. Leads it up the right, Lorenzen. Nice pass into Hale. Doesn't quite get to her dream target, and Utah's got it. Nice lob ball from Utah. Now they might have their 10th. Quickly cleared away by Kress. Hale tries to win it. Now it's cleared out by Eddy. Easily controlled by Gonzalez. Thinks about a shot, works it in the middle. Hale on her. Blocked by Hale. Avery Tripp, nice move. Shot blocked by Hale again. 2 consecutive blocks for Cassie Hale, who's got 3 goals.
Great job by Hale on the defensive end, not even letting that ball get on net. Making the job easy for Valdez.
Under 3 to go. Utah playing keep away. Tries to work it in the middle. Lorenzen gets a foot on it. Trip shot is blocked by Lorenzen. Estrada with a nice pass. Utah working it in. Hendricks. Nice play by Valdez to control it. Phoenix has got to work quick. Valdez just heaves it to the halfway line, and it's knocked away by Utah. Valdez has it. She'll find Kress in the middle. Nice pass over to Eddy on the right side. Eddy quickly loses it to Reynolds. Evans to Stato, up the middle. Tried to find Hendricks on the left side, but is blocked by Cassie Hale. Now it's Wetherill up the right. Hannah Bruce with the defense. Wetherill has a chance. Tries to draw a foul, and she gets it. It's on Hannah Bruce. And the blue card is shown to Hannah Bruce. So it'll be a player advantage for Phoenix.
The Phoenix bench did not like that when Bruce, after the play, kicked the ball. And that drew quite the reaction from the Phoenix bench, as she also was saying something to their bench as she went to her own sideline. They'll send a trainer out to check on the injured Pulse.
Training staff present at the Arizona Sports Complex tends to Katrina Wetherill. Again, blue card to Hannah Bruce with 2:07 left. But Phoenix is going to need to work much quicker than that if they want to come back in this one. Down 3 goals, 2:07 to play. Getting into desperation mode for the Pulse. They will have player advantage off the blue card.
Need a quick goal here. Give themselves a chance with just a couple of minutes left. They've had these spurts, and they'll need one in a timely fashion here.
Hale scored a goal off a similar situation in the first quarter. She'll pass it out to Justice Smith. Shot is blocked by Hannah Lee. Hale now takes one. Not controlled by Coombs, but cleared away by Estrada.
Thought Phoenix might have a chance for a shot from point blank range, but a good job by Utah to clear it.
Valdez works to the left side. Off the boards, Lorenzen. Up ahead. Not able to get it to Raby. Works it back out. Lorenzen on the line. She takes a shot. It's easily blocked. Lorenzen to the left side. Plays it back out to Sammy Lopez. Stolen away by Evans to Stato. Utah, again, down a player right now. 1:20 to go. Just playing to protect the lead. 9-6, the Uprising lead.
I think they're content here to just go ahead and play Pepper with Coombs.
Can't help but think the pressure's going to increase from the Pulse down the stretch, and a foul is called on Phoenix. They're going to get Hale with the whistle.
Yeah, just a result of that aggressiveness, and that's one for Phoenix that you're willing to have at this juncture of the game in order to get some attempt at getting that ball back.
1:07 left to play. Estrada switches fields with it. Now it's played back to Coombs. Nice pressure from Moon. And now Valdez has it with under a minute to go. Valdez switches fields to Eddie. Now it's back to Valdez. Swings it to Moon on the left side. No call on a bit of contact from the Utah defender. The Uprising have it. Looking to put the cherry on top here. Nice poke from the back by Raby. Evans to Stato. Plays it back out for Utah. They'll swing it outside to Chelsea Campbell. Shot is good. Utah puts the icing on the cake with their 10th. Just 24 seconds left to play, and they'll get out of Phoenix with their first win of the year. Chelsea Campbell makes it 10-6 Uprising.
Impressive from Campbell. Put plenty on that shot. I mean, a lot of velocity and really no chance for Valdez to lay out and stop it.
24 seconds left to go. Utah with a comfortable 4-goal lead. It's 10-6 Uprising. Late shot for Phoenix, misses wide right. Eddie tries to get one in. Not strong enough. Works it into the corner, and Phoenix gets a late one. Cuts the lead back to 3. That'll help with goal differential down the stretch in this season. It was Solonic.
Yeah, goal differential, not something to be discounted. You never want to quit playing in these games because of that aspect.
Moon gets a foot on it. Justice Smith looking for another one. She might have it. She does. Justice Smith makes it 10-8. Phoenix cuts the deficit to 2, the closest they've been in a while in this game, but it's too little, too late for the Pulse.
Yeah, they've got a chance to make this game look like it was a little closer down the stretch than it was, pulling it now within 2 with a couple of very quick goals.
4 seconds on the clock. Utah passes it ahead to Hannah Lee, and the buzzer sounds in Glendale. The Utah Uprising opened the season 1-0 with a 10-8 victory over the Phoenix Pulse. Wesley, Phoenix really made that one interesting down the stretch, but in the end, Utah's domination of the possession battle was the key to a victory here.
Yeah, Utah was impressive in that match and certainly looked like the better team, but I don't want to discount Phoenix's performance there in the second half because, I mean, they looked good. They outscored Utah in the second half. At halftime, 7-1 was the Utah lead, and it kind of looked like Utah might just run Phoenix out of the building, but they didn't. Phoenix got back in and fought in that second half and certainly made this one a game.
So the Phoenix Pulse don't go quietly, but it is a win for the Utah Uprising in the season opener, 10-8. Utah picks up a road win over Phoenix. For Wesley Stombaugh, I'm Angus Strangwell. Have a good night, everybody. You've been watching Blaze TV.
Blaze Radio needs your support. If you want to donate to help Blaze Radio, go to blazeradioonline.com and click on the orange box in the top left-hand corner that says Support Blaze Radio, and make a donation today to help ASU's student radio station reach the next level.
While others are sleeping, we are up breaking down the sports world.
The NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, college football, college baseball, UFC, and so much more.
For your weekly sports news, tune into the Breakdown After Dark on BlazeRadioOnline.com with Casey Smith, Aiden Dobell, and Keenan Vaughn, Tuesday nights from 9 to 10 p.m.
Adventurer, quickly, I don't have much time. I have a quest for you. You must travel to BlazeRadioOnline.com to listen to the stories on Traveler's Guide to Faerun. Find the dutiful guide, Anion Fack McDaniels, who can tell you all about the legendary lore of the world behind Dungeons & Dragons every single week. Remember, Adventurer, Traveler's Guide to Faerun, Monday nights at 7, only on Blaze Radio. Adventure awaits.
Welcome back to Behind the Beat, Season 2, starring your hosts, Kat Wong and AJ Shinko. Here on Behind the Beat, we dive into the history behind songs that most people don't know. Why was the song written? What is unique about this artist? What is the history between this singer and this producer? What does that lyric really mean? Find out this and more on Behind the Beat, every Wednesday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Want to see more of Blaze Radio? Follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, and Facebook by searching for @BlazeRadioASU, where you'll find high-caliber student-produced content. Follow, like, repost, and share as we take Blaze Radio all the way to the moon.
Do you think you know it all?
That you're different from the rest?
Do you think your matcha hours have raised your performance levels to the best?
Then come join me, Caleb,
And me, Kaylee,
and listen to our show, Niche for Niche.
the show where we take the pop culture trend of every week
Make a playlist surrounding its aura
and play it out loud for you
every Friday
at 1 p.m.
on Blaze Radio.
If you're a tennis fan and want to take a little break from your day, I'm serving up a show for you. This is your host Pratham Maluri, bringing you Match Point, your weekly tennis content. I'll cover ongoing tournaments, go over the latest news, analyze players and matches, and replay the previous week's biggest moments. Be sure to tune into Match Point every Wednesday from 3:30 to 4 p.m. on Blaze Radio.
Welcome to 12 Stories Up, hosted by Luke Lendler, Joaquin Rodriguez, and Dominic Pasella, where we discuss the 12 hottest stories in the world of sports.
Only one guy in the league has a chance to be the GOAT, Wimby. Wimby is on GOAT trajectory. There's nobody else close.
Nobody throws a better ball than Joe Burrow in the league. He literally throws the best ball in the league.
Even if you don't got a top 5, he's still got to be top 7.
Dom, you were on JV and could go in that offense and throw for the same many yards.
So come 12 Stories Up with us every Friday from 11 a.m. to noon on Blaze Radio.
Do you play fantasy football? Well, then you need to be tuning into the Fantasy Football Forecast hosted by myself, Jacob Brooks, and my good friend Isaac Robertson here on Blaze Radio.
Every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Arizona time, Jacob and I will break down our biggest fantasy takeaways, trade targets, must-starts, and so much more.
So if you're like me and you'd rather win your league than lose it, you know whose insight to tune into on Wednesday nights from 9 to 10 p.m. on Blaze Radio.
My name is Taylor Gottney. Do you like college football? I know I do.
And I'm Treffin Rexius. Saturday mornings smell like fresh coffee and fresh cut grass. Stadiums fill, bands play, and a whole town's pause for kickoff.
It's not just football. It's family, tradition, and stories you'll tell for a lifetime. The moments that turn Saturdays into something sacred.
Join Trevor Rexius and Taylor Gottney every Friday, 2 to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because every Saturday has glory, and we're here to share it.
Because college football lives forever.
Blaze Game Day is here.
We welcome you back to Blaze Game Day here.
The best of Blaze Radio has assembled to go over the top games for Arizona State athletics.
Jordan Tyson's going to show up every game. He's going to give you a touchdown. But when he's out, who's the guy that can be that consistent force offensively?
Tap in every Friday to watch the hot takes and picks of the Blaze Game Day crew.
Looking at the president of the Jeff Sims fan club right here. I hope that he just has a really, really great game.
No matter the sport, Blaze Game Day will have high-quality coverage and get the scoop for you.
We're going to get the sticks out, we're going to drop the pucks, and we're not going to drop the gloves, though. We won't fight.
Subscribe to Blaze Sports on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out.
All right, we got the game prediction in. And then we can go to Waffle House.
Yes.
It's time for the Beatdown on Blaze Radio. From 12:30 to 1 p.m. on Tuesday afternoons, Seth Galefsky, Willem Marietta, and Sam Goodman take a deep dive into the ever-changing landscape of the UFC. We're talking tactics, breaking down the biggest fights, and giving you the scoop for what's next in the Ultimate Fighting Championships. Whether you're a diehard fan or new to the fight game, we've got something for you, only on the Beatdown on Blaze Radio.
It's official. Blaze Radio has once again been voted as the top streaming radio station in the country by Intercollegiate Broadcasting System. Blaze Radio continues to be the standard when it comes to college student radio and is honored to once again receive this incredible award. We could not do what we do without you, so we thank you for listening to Blaze Radio, BlazeRadioOnline.com.
In a world of mediocre film podcasts comes another mediocre film podcast, but this time with the three